Aloha, 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 beautiful soul. Happy to have you at Monday Me. Remember last week that I was asking you in Monday Me where you are restricting yourself? So today I wanted to take like a different angle to get into new awarenesses. So the question for you today is, in which areas do you feel safe? In which areas of your life do you really feel safe? And some of those areas, they may be like, oh, I feel safe in that, but not so much into that. So for example, I don't feel safe with my mom, but I do feel safe with my father. Or I get along very well with my brothers and sisters, but with my parents it's a different situation. So go ahead and find within the 7 areas of life for yourself in which areas and in which part of those areas you feel safe. So the 7 areas of your life are business and career, financial house, your social life, your family, your spiritual mission, your mental health, and your physical health. So business and career, financial house, social life, family life, mental health, physical health, spiritual health. So when you, for example, are contemplating on this question, where do you feel safe in this area? Like I said, in the family life, it may be with your brothers and sisters and not so much with your parents, or the other way around. Or the physical area, it may be I feel safe in a certain part of my body, but not so much in other parts of my body. Or when we are talking business or career, I feel safe with my colleagues, but I feel really like itchy when I'm around my manager. Or I feel safe doing the tasks in my job, but I don't feel that safe with my colleagues. Or whichever way it is, just contemplate on it. You know, these questions are for you to get a better idea about what is going on inside of you. And then the follow-up question is, of course, like, how can you enlarge that safety? So for giving you an example, for example, for me, in my life, I never had a lot of financial security. I did accumulate a lot of money at some point, but I never felt very secure because I was always giving out my money. So in some way, money or my financial house was never a place where I felt safe. When I look back now, and then I'm calculating how much I invested in certain things in the past years, in, for example, in trainings and those kind of things, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know that I had that much money. So looking back, I can feel safe about it, but at the moment itself, I didn't feel safe. So it's about this moment. Do you feel safe about whatever it is that you are going through in those areas of life? And this weekend, there is this webinar that is teaching me different strategies that I can use in cryptocurrencies. This kind of workshops, they are making me reflect on where I am in my financial house. And then where I am now at this moment, I know that I have some assets that can only go up, you know. The idea itself that at some moment they will go up, it is giving me a sense of safety. And because I feel safe, I'm already taking steps out of my comfort zone to explore other regions in me, in the other areas of life, that feel like expanding at this moment. So they feel like expanding because they know there is this safety net that I created. So go and reflect for yourself, what is it, in which area. We have learned in school that you have to be able to do everything. It's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish. Because you have unique talents. If you are good in maths, why should you be good in languages? You just get someone who's good in languages and they will translate, But in school, especially the generations that I am from, we have learned that you had to be able to do everything. So you have also learned that for those things that you were not that good at, you had to put in extra effort. And now I am inviting you that for those things you're not good at, you just leave them aside a little bit. And for those things you are good at, you display them more and more. You explore them more and more. You give them more and more attention. You give them more and more space for you to grow. Because if these areas in which you're good, if these areas are growing, you are growing. And you are growing your confidence. One of the reasons so many people have little confidence is because we have learned things the wrong way. It's not because that system is wrong. Remember Ho'oponopono. Make right more right. So the system is right in its way, but it has not been right in all the ways. Your personal development has been right in certain ways, but it has not been right in all the ways, because you have learned things that were keeping you small. And with you starting to become aware of where your safety zones are, which are the zones in which you feel restricted, which are the zones in which you feel like, oh, I want to explore myself a little bit more in that. If you go into those zones and you go and take away all that junk that is there and look a little bit further underneath, and then you take away the junk and you go further underneath, and then you take away the junk and you go further underneath. And then you find what it is that makes you happy. You find what it is that your purpose is in life. That's what I wish for you. Sending you lots of love. Take good care of yourself. Contemplate and share. Share with us. Share with us what is your safe zone. Share with us what it is that you're so good at. Share it with us. Because then you're sharing it with the world. You have no clues reading the comments. But with you, it's not about who reads the comments. It's about you expressing who you are. And that can never be wrong. Make right more right, my darling. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, beautiful soul. If there's anything I want you to take from these videos, then it is the permission for you to shine your light. It's the most important thing. So go ahead, shine your light. I love you. Bye-bye.